Hey guys, alright, Naruto. Holy crap. That's all I gotta say. Holy shit. Kishimoto. That is what I expect from you all the time, my friend. That was a genuine fucking chapter, and that was a fucking shocker, sad, great. That was amazing, honestly. But anyway, down to the basics. It starts out, and of course, Obito and Kakashi, like he left off on the cliffhanger from last time, are stabbing each other. And then, after they come back from it, Kakashi says, I'm fed up with this, I'm done with this. And it turns out that it was just a genjutsu that they both were casting of fighting each other. So I guess it's kind of like a little simulator to see how it would work out. I don't know. And Kakashi says that he's done fighting, he doesn't want to fight forever. And then he starts charging up a Rakiri, it looks like, on a kunai. And all he says is, your future is death. And they start to collide, and they're fighting through, and like they start having like little flashbacks of one of those little battles, like how they had in the. If you remember, whenever Naruto and Sasuke fought, I think it was near the river after Sasuke killed Danzo. Remember that type of battle they had in Ninja Academy? Whenever, like, if whoever won, they had to do that little locky finger thing. Well, apparently they were on a mission with Minato and Rin, and they were doing like one of those or something, and then like they keep having a bunch of small little flashbacks of it, and like it keeps going on through that for like a couple pages. I don't remember, and then we start getting a very touching, like, oh my god. This chapter made me so sad, yet so happy at the same time, because it's good whenever Kishi makes like a heartfelt chapter, because whenever he makes heartfelt and poetic stuff, he makes it full out, and he makes it's like a tear-jerker. You might not even be sad, it'd be an awesome moment, but the saying's so cool, it punches you in the face. It's like, hey, cry, you motherfucker. But anyway, back from the vulgarness. But and Kakashi starts saying, Obito, your past is still close to me. All I can do now is protect Naruto. And then they're still fighting. And then he says, Naruto, you will never lose your way. And then it shows him. Then it has a thing of Naruto and Obito, and that's a really symbolic moment, because if you remember, ever since they found out that Obito was actually Toby under the mask, Kakashi's been trying to persuade Obito that him and Naruto were one and the same, that they had the same goal, but Obito just went about it differently. And I agree with that statement, because one of my philosophics is there's no evil people. There's just good people, bad people with good intentions. Somebody can think that something bad, like they could be doing something horrible, but they have the best intentions behind it. They're just going about it the wrong way. That's my analogy on it. And that's what Kakashi was trying to say all this time, but it's comparing him, and now he's completely flipping the script. He doesn't think that anymore. He thinks Obito, he can literally see now, Kakashi finally woke the fuck up, people, and he realizes that Obito is no longer his friend. He's no longer good. Pulled the fuck out of me, honestly. In the past however many chapters, Obito was like, Kakashi, you don't need to suffer anymore. And then it flips over to this, and he wants to kill him. That's the only thing I didn't understand. And it gives it that last comparison whenever he says that Naruto will never lose his way. He's pointing out the fact that Obito strayed off the path of goodness at some point. And then Kakashi continues to say, you're stronger than me, and you're unique in many, many ways. And I think that was kind of a really touching part, because if you remember back whenever in the first series, whenever Naruto and Sasuke and all of them were still beginning and stuff, like Force of Death up to Sasuke or Two-Bark, everybody thought that Naruto was just a little knucklehead. Even Kakashi just kind of laughed at him a little bit, but eventually near the end of the first series, he started to recognize Naruto's abilities and capabilities and mindsets. And now he's pointing out all of those by saying that he's unique in many, many ways, and that he's stronger than him. And then we get another thing of him thinking, he says, the only thing I can do now and it's the only thing I want to do. He says, I can do what I can to protect the past, Obito, and not. And then it says, I think it showed Obito and Naruto. I'm not sure. He says, yeah, he says to protect the past, and it shows Obito and little kid Naruto again, and it compares them again. I don't know why, but anyway. And then he says, I need to kill the current Obito. There you go, Kakashi. Thank you, my friend. You finally woke up, buddy. Yeah. Kakashi Hatake finally woke the fuck up and actually did something that he never could do. And this chapter was just a moment of awakening for Kakashi, because if you remember, he's always been reluctant to kill his friend because his dad was damned by the village. I want to say damned because it was fucking cruel what they did to him. They caused him to commit suicide. But Sakumo Hatake was damned because he chose to save his friends instead of completing the mission. So Kakashi always favored the mission at one point, but then he started waking up and realizing his friends were more important after he saw Obito died and thought Rin died. Well, Rin did die. He killed Rin on accident. I don't know. But anyway, and now he finally decided that he needs to kill Obito. Anyway, he pierces straight through him with that kunai wrapped in Rikiri. And we get Obito spitting up blood. He falls to the ground, and Kakashi says it's over, Obito. And all Obito has to say is a classic line. You may have won this fight, Kakashi, but I will not let you win this war. And we had like the most sinister freaking panel of Obito's face. I mean, we've seen a lot of sinister shit from this guy, but that was a fucking sinister look. He phases back through the portal somehow. Somehow he's got enough chakra to go back through that fucking bitch. And he just fucking... that's the thing. Is Kakashi fucking trapped in there forever? I made that prediction with one of my friends. We were just discussing it. And we thought that both of them were just going to be trapped in there forever and have it like they die together moment. But apparently not. If Kakashi's trapped in there forever, I'm going to be pissed. Because Kakashi is my fucking dude. That guy is awesome. He was my favorite character. The first episode I ever watched of Naruto. That guy was my shit. Honestly. He better not be trapped in that bitch. Anyway, once we get back to the battlefield, there's Madara killing the Hashirama clone, and he's talking about how Hashirama's clones are no fun, and that he's focusing too much energy on his real body, and then Hashirama's clone says, you are whatever, and then Madara gets an exclamation point, and Obito comes back through the portal, and Madara says, okay, that guy's back. Well, I kind of wanted to face Hashirama before I come in Jinchuriki. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm scared now. I'm really fucking scared now. But anyway, he decides to become the Jinchuriki. And he says that he doesn't need Obito anymore. Cruelty. The fucking cruelty. And Madara sees no bounds at this point. And he activates the jutsu to reanimate himself. I think it's like the Renin Tensei or whatever. The thing that Nagato used on the entire Leaf Village. That's what it was. And Obito just writhes out in pain because it's tearing his body apart slowly. And we get a thing of Obito remembering Rin, smiling. This was the part that just punched me right in the gut and made me a big sobby sucker, honestly. It takes a lot to do that for me. But this chapter did it. He just has like a little tiny panel of seeing Rin, and then he gets a big fucking panel of her smiling at him. And that hit me in the damn... and he's so sad. And then he writhes out in pain one more time, and it's got a big panel, and Minato turns around and sees it. And then the little Jubies start dissipating, and then Naruto looks over. What I want to see here is Minato go fucking ape shit and punch Madara in the fucking face. I just want him to just run up and just fucking Raijin that bitch right in the goddamn face. As like a, and I want him to be like, you don't touch my fucking students, because you know how senseis are always like, that's my student, you touch my student, I will kill you. We've always had it with Guy and Lee, and we've always had it with Kakashi and Sasuke and Naruto, anybody. So I want to see that shit, and then I want to see Naruto get pissed. I want to see a father-son moment kicking some Madara ass. Anyway, that's the end of the chapter. Guys, tell me what you think in the fucking comment below. Comment, rate, subscribe, like, whatever the fuck you want to do. Great fucking chapter. I'm so energetic. I can't wait till next week. I don't even know what's going to happen next, but I am predicting that Minato gets pissed and kicks him in the fucking throat. Anyway, guys, until next time, I'm the Ninja Toothic, and that's all for this week.